In this video, I'll be talking about Haitian TPS, Donald Trump, Springfield, Ohio, and what Trump said about Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, American Horror Story, and Haitian Voodoo or Voudon. So to start with Haitian TPS, Haitian TPS it stands for Temporary Protected Status, and Haitians got to live and work in the United States under temporary protected status. This legal status didn't allow for green card or for citizenship, but it did allow Haitians to live and work. On July 27th, with approval from the Supreme Court, the Trump administration ended TPS for about 300,000, 400,000 Haitians, as well as like 3,000, 6,000 Syrians. Um, and so the option for Haitians is to either go back to Haiti, to go to ICE detention center, or like a lot of Haitians, at least right now in Ohio, they're given ankle monitors and they have to stay within a radius of 75 miles and they can't like leave the state or like go outside of those places, and their detention and their ankle monitors from ICE. So here's like what I think is interesting, quote unquote, during the 2024, like one of the presidential debates between Kamala Harris and President Trump was when he brought up that animals were being eaten, like people's pets were being eaten in Springfield, Ohio by Haitians. He didn't say Haitians. He just said like they are coming, they are eating people's pets, blah 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 blah. And um then even like I actually ended up watching like a clip of the debate, and right away in the clip I forget his name, Dave whatever, the World News Tonight host, I think David Muir, he was like, we actually talk with the official or like the mayor of Springfield, Ohio, and he said there's zero claims of people's pets being eaten. And Trump was like, oh well, this mayor has good reason to say that to protect his own interests, but like people are actually calling in and saying that their pets are being eaten. And so like tell me why the first place for people to get like ankle monitors, like I never heard of ICE just like giving out a group of like a ankle monitors to a group of people before. This seems like a new rollout or something. And the first people who are experiencing it are, of course, Haitians, but also Haitians in Ohio, Haitians in Springfield, Ohio. Like, not even Haitians in Miami yet, or like Boston or New York, because Mamdani gave I think a speech or at least a statement saying that like asking for Haitians to not be like for Trump. Basically, he was saying he either talked to Trump on the phone but was like advocating for Trump to like reinstall TPS because like the first thing he said was the economy, which like that always gets under my nerves because like as I'm like reading all of this stuff about Haitians like being under TPS, so many of the articles are like, well, they help the economy, they help the economy, they help the economy. And it's just like the whole Haitians and economy thing is not new. Like the slavery in Santo Domingue, or like the French side of Hispaniola, like the slavery in Haiti, it was for sugar. And so like that helped fuel the economy for Europeans going way back. So then, I don't know, just like anytime you reduce people's humanity to like helping the economy, it just pisses me off. Like I don't know. But then he was like, and the welfare of the people after that. He said that. I was like, okay. But Mandani was basically advocating to Trump. And then like I was looking at pictures and there was this picture of this old Haitian man and he's like on the ground in pain and has this like big ass ankle monitor like on around his ankle, and it just looks so painful and uncomfortable. Like imagine like you're 15 and like going to school the next day and you have an ankle monitor, like everyone's looking, like I don't know, it's just so dehumanizing, and he starts off with what he had said in his 2024 like presidential debate. Like, I don't know, I haven't really seen anyone making like that connection when I've been like researching Haitian TPS and like how it started out in Springfield, Ohio. But like I can't, it just seems very blatantly obvious to me that like Trump has had this type of plan ever since the debate. He's like hated Haitians. And so like to the fact that it's like eating cats and dogs, like I was just like, why that lie? Like what specifically about the eating of flat? Like I was just like, why is he like saying Haitians eat cats and dogs? And I'm trying to think about it, and then there's like TV shows like American Horror Story, which have like, so Papa Legba in Haitian voodoo is like the most, not, there's not like a ranking like most important Loa are like the spirits or the deities who you work with in Haitian voodoo. And like Papa Legba is like, I don't know if he's the most important, like, cause like other ones are important too, like Dambala or whatever. But Papa Legba is like the one who before every, it's kind of like Eshu in Ifa, but before every single voodoo ceremony, you greet Papa Legba first. Like that's the first like spirit you're going to talk to, and he is just like a benevolent old grandpa, like takes care of kids. Like he's just like very sweet, and just like he's paternal, and there's a reason you go to him first to like open the gates. And then American Horror Story like totally trashes his image and says he like, in the plot of the show, he like meets with Marie Laveau, who also is very important in like voodoo, New Orleans voodoo history, and is very revered. So like the fact that like Papa Legba, Marie Laveau, is being twisted in American Horror Story to be like he will give her immortality if she like sacrifices babies every year, like one baby every year, and she'll get immortality from Papa Legba. And that's just like so disrespectful and so out of the realm of like anything that actually happens in voodoo. Like babies aren't sacrificed, like it's not evil, it's not demonic, but like American Horror Story can just take like Papa Legba and like Marie Laveau and like all of these things and like Baron Samedi and just like drag it through the mud. And like here's some of the other plots. So deal with Marie Laveau. Papa Legba gives her immortality. In exchange, she must sacrifice an innocent baby. When Queenie, someone else, visits Legba to offer life, he takes her final sacrifice. He operates as a demonic transactional dealer of souls rather than a respectful spiritual intermediary. And then Apocalypse Return, Marie Laveau is trapped in hell, and Legba interacts with the Antichrist. So it's just like these like wicked, nasty stereotypes that like that are just like shown on popular TV. And it's just like, you know what I mean? Like you can't desecrate other religions like that. Like you couldn't replace like Papa Legba with Jesus and just be like, oh, like in return, like Jesus, sacrifices babies and Jesus is demonic, or like whatever prophet from, like Islam or like Hindu, like I don't know, like it's just like voodoo is so like, and no one really knows the truth about it, so it's just able to get drag in the mud, and then those stereotypes attach onto Haitians. So like when there's TV shows like American Horror Story, which are just like having plots like this, or like Donald Trump can just go say like, or like the zombie thing, the zombie stereotype in voodoo, like Donald Trump can just say things like they eat dogs and cats, and it's not like a skip, hop, and a jump. It's not that far away from what's already portrayed in media. So yeah, at least AI, when you like look it up, Papa Legba reality. In traditional Haitian voodoo, Legba is revered as an elderly, wise gatekeeper of the crossroads who opens communications with other spirits, not an evil soul collector. So I don't know, like, I just feel like all this stuff is connected, and I feel like Trump targeted Springfield, Ohio, and like now the people who 2 years ago he said where eat cats and dogs, now he gets to watch them wear ankle monitors and be monitored by ICE and that kind of thing. So he gets like some sick twisted like joy out of this, obviously, and then like I don't know. So I just wanted to like vent about it today because it's just like been bothering me. And that's it. I just want to keep up with what's going on with like the Haitian TPS, and it's just like it just sucks. But I don't know. That's it. I'm hoping for the best and that things can, I don't know how, but if things could take a turn somehow. I also wanted to read from this like what Papa Legba is really like, but I didn't even like skim. So like this is kind of talking about how Papa Legba is like the sun and he's related to the sun archetype. And Papa Legba he like is the crossroads. So he has access to like the spirit world and the like physical world. And in Haitian cosmology, like the spirit world's like a mirror. So like the dead and our ancestors are like looking back at us as if they're looking through a mirror. Um and like it's the spirit world and this world, they like coexist, I guess. But like if you want access to the spirit world, because Papa Legba stands at the crossroads, you that's why he's introduced first at every ceremony. And then like this book basically talks about how like accessing the spirit world and like not possession, but kind of like these kinds of interactions, they're very normal for Haitians. It's not like it's just like an everyday thing. At least for those who practice voodoo, it's not like a special like there are ceremonies. It's hard to explain, but it's more like an everyday common thing is basically what she was saying in this book, Maya Deren. And I did finish the Maya Deren documentary. And it was sad. She died really young, but I really like her. And this is like an incredible book. But let me just look for one more thing. But yeah, Legba is related to also concepts of like destiny and life and yeah, he's just much nicer and much more important than American Horror Story would ever care to portray. So that's it.